Mets GM Steve Phillips gave Mets fans what they had been longing for. A marquee player, a superstar. Catcher Mike Piazza acquired from the Florida Marlins. The scoreboard heralded the impending arrival of the five-time All-Star, and no matter where you turned last night, the talk was all about Piazza and what he means to the Mets. The Mets fans have spoken. They want him in the lineup. They'll get him today, and they believe. At 1:54 this afternoon, a Delta flight from West Palm Beach, Florida, arrived at LaGuardia carrying expensive cargo. Mike Piazza stepped off the plane as he makes his Mets debut this afternoon here at Shea. Greeted by some of the fans at LaGuardia, brought to Shea Stadium via limousine. Arriving at the new ballpark he'll call home. The Mets hope he calls it home for many years to come. At least he'll be here throughout the '98 season. The fans are juiced about the arrival of the five-time All-Star who makes his Mets debut this afternoon. The Mets and Milwaukee Brewers playing the second game of their three-game series this afternoon, but the story is all about Mike Piazza and his Mets debut as he comes to New York one day after the Mets pulled the trigger on the deal with the Florida Marlins, acquiring the superstar catcher.
I'm going to try not to think about it. I'm just going to go out there and hopefully play my game and not think about it. We have a good team. Hopefully my arrival here will make this team a little bit better. So that's all I want to do. I don't want to kind of make a distraction for the guys. I just want to blend in and do what I can and hopefully just get into a rhythm and try and get in sync, because there's going to definitely be an adjustment period. There's no question about it. As I mentioned before, it's tough for a catcher to come in because it's such an important position on the field. So I got to get to know these guys right away, and it's going to be a lot of work for me right away. So there's going to be an adjustment period, and but I'm up for the challenge, and I'm going to work as hard as I can.
Mike Piazza handling the warm-up tosses of Al Leiter as we get set for the Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The first pitch he received as a New York Met, unofficially, of course, came from a young lady named Allison Dennis as part of the Tropicana Kids Shorts promotion here at Shea today.
And when Allison first went out to throw out the first ball, she went to the back of the mound. She looked at Ordonez like she was going to throw it in. Then over to Matt Franco. Finally, Jill Nee told her to throw to the plate, and Mike Piazza made a fine stab.
One man away. Here's the welcome wagon.
Number 31, catcher Mike Piazza.
Hit in the gap. Here comes Franco. They're going to send him. Piazza with a double, and Franco safe at the plate. Piazza to third. Mets lead 2-zip.
Well, if you haven't spent a whole lot of time watching Mike Piazza play, and Jerry Seinfeld certainly did in L.A., there's nothing aberrational about his hitting the ball with authority the other way.